Good afternoon. We have about 4 more minutes. I'm gonna let everybody just come on in. 4 more minutes, and we're gonna get started. I am excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to share this with you guys because I mean, I couldn't believe it myself. Good afternoon, Benny. How you doing? I couldn't believe that it happened happened for me. I was from YouTube to Instagram, from Instagram to Facebook. I was just trying to monetize one of them. But Saturday morning, when I got up and I I was just posting my stuff like I normally do, and I kind of feel like I know the exact moment that when I did what I did to actually get my page monetized. And ideally, 1,100 followers, people would say I was hearing 5,000 followers. Well, that's not the case. And I'm uploading my book because I wrote it all down. And I'm going to drop the link in the comments so that anybody that wants to get it can have access to it. But listen, this has been a 2-year journey for me. 2 years. I had issues with showing up. First of all, I had issues with social media because some things had happened that I wasn't too happy about, and well, lo and behold, it kind of made me isolate myself from social media. So I decided that I would start with Instagram when I came back to social media, and I would go ahead and try and do this thing because as a business owner, my business needs to be on social media at 100%, and I needed to be able to. I'm posting the link. Okay, so the link is there in the comments, and now I'm going to talk. I came on, I started with just kind of scrolling and learning the ins and outs of what social media, what Instagram wanted. I was a little apprehensive about what I wanted to do on social media as it pertains to how I wanted to show up because I wasn't very confident in who I was. Um, but 2 years, and I learned what posts were, I learned what reels were, I learned what carousels were, I learned all of the stuff that requires you to be a content creator. Moving forward, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and start trying to figure out how to get my pages monetized, and I started with Instagram. Instagram is a little bit harder. I decided that I was going to go to YouTube and TikTok. Those are still taking a little while. And then I said, you know what? Somebody said you probably should try one platform first and just go from there. So that's what I did. I decided that I was going to go to Facebook and start working on that one. Mind you, people are all saying that it's easy to monetize, and it really should be. But you have to have a strategy, and you have to be able to pick a niche, and you have to be consistent with everything that you're doing as it relates to your monetization. So, lo and behold, I stopped fooling with my YouTube channel. I stopped fooling with Instagram, and I stopped that around the end of August. So I decided that at the end of August, I was just gonna focus on Facebook. I was gonna focus on Facebook because that's where I wanted to be anyway. And I also started doing a little bit more research and found out that Facebook and YouTube is where the money is as it pertains to monetization. So there you go. Um, Facebook and YouTube is where your biggest payers are. Then it's going to be TikTok and then Instagram. So do what you want with that information, but I chose to come on Facebook and do my thing on Facebook. I posted on my page the steps to monetization. Content, this thing is not I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's gonna be easy, guys. Okay? Let's start there. It requires a lot of time. And at the beginning. It requires you to be able to sit down and really focus on what you're doing. I already come in here and take a lot of pictures. In my ebook, I have given you definitions, I've given you rules, I've given you all of the things because I'm not going to be able to go through all of that stuff on here. And I've been on a few lives, and they're not going to be able to go on over all of that stuff there. And so that's where my ebook came into play, because I see the struggle that a lot of people are having with being able to monetize their pages. You are trying to go from one live to the next and trying to keep on doing the research and this, that, and the third, and you're getting confused. Well, I put the steps on my page to set up your profile for Facebook monetization. It doesn't stop there. You have to go in and learn your professional dashboard. That dashboard literally tells you every single thing you need to do. If you don't know what a reel is, if you don't know what a Facebook post is, if you don't know what a real story is, then you have a little bit more work to do, which I've given you detailed instructions in my ebook about what those are as well. Content is not going and doing a follow for follow or a engage for engage. I'm going to tell you the truth. I deleted everybody off of my Facebook page. I deleted every single person. Now, I ain't gonna say every single person, but I had over 3,000 and something people on my Facebook page, where I decided to delete down to 200. It took me about a week to delete all of those people off my Facebook page. Why? Because I wanted to get rid of, I wasn't going and creating a new Facebook page, because all my groups are connected to my Facebook page, and I like being in my groups. That's what I go on Facebook for. So I deleted them all, and I wanted to start over. So I literally had no followers, no people, nobody on my Facebook page other than people that I know. And even some of them I kept, but I still blocked and hid. So blocked and hid. I blocked and hid. Did you hear me? Anything that's going to protect my peace and allow me to do what I need to do as it pertains to me posting. I didn't need anybody getting their feelings about what I said, when I said it, or how I said it. I'm a business coach, and a lot of stuff that come out of my mouth is related to stuff that I see on a day-to-day basis in people in entrepreneurship. So sometimes it don't always be cute. And, sometimes I step on people's toes. And, we always talking about support. We always talking about this, that, and the third. But if you are having issues with people not supporting you on your Facebook page, that's what I did. That's why I did it. I deleted everybody. I started from the bottom. And when I started from the bottom, I started hearing, okay, you got to have 5,000 people to subscribe to. You have to have at least 5,000 people to monetize. Then I started hearing it was 10,000 people. And then it was different research in different places. So I would be on this live, I would be on that live, and then I would go on YouTube and I try to figure out what happens on YouTube when you want to monetize. I was trying to figure it out. But I didn't give up and I didn't stop, although I didn't get the answers that I was looking for. So what I did is I did join a few follow for follow groups. I did. I did that. I did it until I got my 500 followers. Okay? Listen to me good. You're going to need at least 500 followers. You have to go to your professional dashboard. Let me see. I'm going to pull up my business page. The iPad is about to die, but I'm going to pull up my business page. And I'm going to show you, because I am now trying to monetize that page. And I am trying to get my subscription of stars, my dashboard. So so this is my page. I have 303 followers. I have 303 followers. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. So at the top right here, I tap that at the top, where I showed you those 300 followers, that is going to show you I am not monetized yet on this page. So this is my business page. And I clicked on that. I'm gonna go back. And I want you to see there's this. So you can do monetization right here. Click that. And you can see payouts. I don't have anything but payouts and partnership ads there. I'm going to click see all. And you see where it says stars? That's going to be the first thing that they're going to unlock for me. Is stars. And in order for me to get that unlocked, you see, I have to have at least 500 followers. Your professional dashboard tells you everything you need to know. And you have to get them in 30 days. You see that? Okay. So once you unlock the stars tab, you have to submit like an interest form to actually be able to do that as well. So submit the interest form and start working on getting your followers up. That's why I did the follow for follow. The follow for follow, Facebook tells you not to do it. You are not supposed to engage with those types of communities. But I didn't stay there. I built my followers up to 500, and then I started joining business groups because I needed to get my followers that was interested in the type of content that I create. I know how to create my content. My content is not random. My content is directly related to me and business coaching, mindset changes, transformation, and faith-based stuff. So at the end of the day, I am very niche specific as it relates to my content. So I am not looking, when you do the follow for follow and you do the Facebook engage for engage, you have to know that has to be temporary, because those people are not there to support you. They are there to literally get the follow, get engagement, because they need to get their engagement numbers up. That's why I went and joined the regular groups that's related to my business content. Because when I post in those business content groups, those people are looking for the content that I actually post on my page, which means they're gonna organically engage with me on my page, and I don't have to ask constantly for people to support my page. When people realize that you have gotten monetize, they typically stop supporting you altogether because they like, oh, she getting paid for this. But Facebook pays for views. It pays for views. I probably have a few people that's watching right now that didn't click or that didn't click to say let me join in. And guess what? They're watching, but Facebook is still giving me credit for that because they're viewing. They are still watching. You're still sitting there on the live. So ideally, you just need to get people on your page that is going to engage with you without you having to constantly say what engage with me. There's no, you are on my page but you're not supporting me. You don't have to go into the negativity of people not supporting you. You don't even have to post anything about who's supporting you or who's not supporting you when you have people on your page that is there for the content that you're posting. That's the whole point. Once you get monetized and you start posting, my posting schedule, and I put this in my ebook, what times and all of that, 17, 1, 4, and 7. You gotta post, and you gotta post a lot. When you post a lot, you are pumping up the algorithm to let the algorithm know that you're there. So you have 3-second reels, you have 60-second reels, and 90-second reels. I haven't posted a 90-second reel, and you have your lives. I haven't posted a 90-second reel. I haven't really posted a 60-second reel. I am on 3-second reels, but I'm almost at the 60-second reel. I just haven't done it yet. So you're posting that, and you're posting to your page, you're posting to your stories, and you're making Facebook posts as it relates to just static images. Facebook, once you get monetized, you are not able to you can use music on your posts, in your reels and in your stories, but you have to know that you are sharing that reel. You are sharing that payout for that particular reel. So if you decide, hey, I'm going to use this, I would type in at the top where my music is and say royalty free music, because you don't have to share that with anybody if you're going to post music. So now you've seen me posting, you will see if I have any music on any of my videos, it is royalty free music. Okay. So the other part to that is staying on top of your content. Post. Go to your dashboard. If your dashboard is talking to you, answer the questions. Let's see if I can get to my dashboard again. So my dashboard, come here, son. My dashboard is, so right now it's green up here. Everything is green. It's green. My engagement is down. Yeah, my engagement is down by 100%. No, my messaging and conversation started is down by 100% because I haven't been on Facebook all day. I had to work. And I was writing the ebook this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So I haven't been on Facebook like I'm supposed to be. So that's another thing. You have to post so that you know that you are keeping your engagement up. So that's why you see people, these content creators and all of these people on Facebook all the time and on their social media platforms, because you have to keep posting. But I'm going to go to my content. I'm going to go to my content library, and it says see all. You see all of, these are all of my, everything that I posted. Everything that I posted. You're going to click on one of them, and I don't have no insights available for that. So let me go down to one. So this is what I clicked on one. Now I'm going to go to the bottom. Okay, that one don't have anything that I need to do either. Let me find one that I have something that they telling me I could do something too. Okay, I don't have anything to do to any of my posts right now. So, but if you go to your professional dashboard, everything needs to be green. If it's not green, you got an issue. If you have a yellow circle, a yellow triangle, or a red circle, or something there, you have something to do. And if it's more than likely that you're not getting paid for your content that you're posting, don't stop posting. Just go and respond to the what that particular thing is saying. Um, I'm trying to find one where there's something wrong and it's telling me to do something. Well, my iPad about to die. I don't know why I didn't charge it up, but anyway, professional dashboard, your insights tab and your content tab is going to be the tab that you need to pay attention to. You have to complete all of the tasks, and you have to click on each and every one of your posts in that page to make sure that you've done everything that that professional dashboard has told you to do. It may say add your location under the contents tab. When you get through posting, it'll probably tell you add a location, add a feelings emoji or something like that. Share it to a group, share it to your stories. It's gonna say something like what can you do to make this post better, and you just go through the list and do it. Even if you don't want to do it. And that was the thing that I think triggered my monetization Saturday, is that I was up Saturday morning, probably about 3 o'clock Saturday morning, and I was literally going through my content tab, and I was correcting a lot of the stuff that was on my page that I needed to correct as it related to what the professional dashboard told me to do. So you have to go through the professional dashboard and make sure that you are paying attention to every single thing that the professional dashboard is telling you to do. Now listen, I made it easy for you. I made it super easy. I put it in an ebook. It's about 50 pages, but it's a real easy read because everything is on one page. Every single step is on one page. That's why it's 50 pages. I'm telling you about content. I'm telling you what content is. I'm telling you what a niche specific is. I'm telling you how to create a reel. I've given you examples. I've put in there examples of how to create a reel, what is a hook, what is a caption, what is a hashtag, what all of the components are of that particular post. I put it all down for you because see what I'm realizing is that people are not able to, they are not telling you all of the steps. They're not telling you all the steps. And it's a lot to tell you here on this Facebook page. And I'm probably going through it, but I'm not giving you all because I'm not thinking about all of it at one time, and I'm trying to think of it all, but it's not something that I can sit here and say I'm going to sit here and give you step-by-step instructions on what it is that I'm doing. But I wrote it down. My book is $17, and that's it. It's an ebook. You follow the instructions and you stay on top of it. You are posting consistently you're posting. I have 12 posts scheduled. So I start posting at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have 6 actual Facebook posts scheduled, and I have 6 reels scheduled. And then I come in the middle of all of that and post. Like right now, I'm on this live. And then I'm going to post some more because I just got through doing a speaking engagement. Ain't I cute? I just finished doing a speaking engagement, so I have that to go and post. So I have images that I probably want to post. And after I get through talking about this, I'll probably talk about something else about what I just talked about on here. So I have a lot to, you'll have, once you get into the hang of what you're talking about is niche specific, you'll be able to post consistently. I have two tripods up right now, and I wish I had somebody in here, but my staff is way up in the front, and I got to screen their names for them to come back here. But I have two tripods up right now. I have Facebook over here and YouTube over here. I have two tripods up. I'm live on both of my platforms. Because those are the two. I am actually going to go live on my CEO Speaks page tomorrow, because now I am trying to build that page up. But the idea is, guys, is to understand and know what it is you're doing. You can do this. I mean, niche. Erica, I see you watching. I don't know if you're on, but you and your husband have been doing the most here lately. So at the end of the day, if you're going to continue to post about lifestyle and family and all of that stuff, people want to see happy marriages. They want to see happy marriages. You're already posting about it. They want to see happy families. Keep posting. Get paid for it. You cut grass all day, cut grass, put your phone up and cut grass. You literally only need a 60-second video that you can cut up into however many 3-second videos that you can. You have to learn how to use CapCut or InShot or whatever editing software that you use. Instagram have an editing software called Edits. I use it as well. I usually edit directly in the app because the app favors you editing inside the app. But I will put my videos together in CapCut or InShot. Those are the two softwares that I use. And I will then continue editing it in the Facebook app. Like if I wanted to add music or I'm going to add the hook to the image, I'll do all of that in Facebook in the Facebook in app as I'm posting it. But when I'm putting the videos together, so if I have like 5 or 6 clips to put together, I'm going to put those clips together in CapCut or InShot. So that is how I do my editing. I usually have a microphone on, but because the microphone usually will help you to isolate the background noise. I didn't put it on today because it's super quiet in here, and my iPhones have really good microphones. So you can probably hear me really good, and it probably sounds like I'm talking very loud. But that goes to show you that you don't really need a whole lot. I don't have any lighting set up in here. I don't have, it's very simple. I just have my iPhone set up, 2 tripods, and I have my iPad because I needed it to show you what I was doing on my Facebook page. So I'm not actually using it. As a matter of fact, it's dead now, so close it up. But creating your content is something that you have to get comfortable with. I am a business coach. I am dressed. I don't have on my heels because I'm sitting down. So ideally, this is how I'm dressed every day. So I'm always picture ready. I can do whatever I want to do. I come in here, I have a podcasting room. This is my board back here. So if I feel like coming in here and taking pictures of myself, that's what I do. I learned to get comfortable with the camera. I learned how to take my own pictures. I learned how to come in and edit all of these things. I learned everything that I needed to know about content creation prior to me going after being monetized. I needed to know what I was doing and what I was getting myself into. When I think about now that I'm monetized, there was a few things that I wanted to address on Facebook, because people are so caught up in being monetized that they're not thinking about what happens after you get monetized. Because at the end of the day, what are you going to do with being monetized, right? So that's going to be another topic. I want you to think about that. I want you to see if there's any see what does monetization mean to you. How are you going to use monetization to take you to the next level? For me, business coaching, I've already had a plan in place before I got here. My ebooks and digital products are already prepared and ready to go. That's how I was able to drop that ebook for you right then and there, because one, I already had it in my head. I've just been waiting on the day for them to monetize me. Now, mind you, I didn't know that I was going to get monetized with only 1,100 followers. I've seen some people get monetized with 600 and 700 followers, but I didn't know I was going. I thought I was going to be one that had to wait for them to give me 10,000 followers before I actually got the okay to go. Hey, you are monetized. So it was a little shocking for me to see that and actually it actually popped up while I was on my phone. So and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning. So that was pretty shocking to me. I was excited. I didn't know what to do. I was like, whoa. But it did throw me off my game for a little bit, because I did not post anything Saturday and I did not post anything Sunday, because it was time for me to jump into gear, go ahead and put what I knew in my ebook, because people coming behind me want to know. So I say all of that to say, what are you going to do with your monetization after you get monetized? Because my Facebook monetization comes with all kinds of stuff. You have to be ready to go live. You have to be ready to share your stars. We buy stars on a regular basis, and you share them when people are going live. That's how you get paid for your content. Subscriptions. I have a subscription base that I'm going to put up. The Secret Society of CEOs. I've been waiting to post that, because I don't know, it's Facebook. That's the Secret Society logo right there. I've been waiting to post that, waiting on me to get monetized so that I can create my subscription. I have a subscription on my Stand store. I have a private Facebook page, but I haven't actually used it yet, because I have intentions on how I'm going to use it. See, when you get monetized, you have to be ready. You have to be ready to do whatever it is you plan to do to make your money. Monetization is just one part of it. Facebook, you see people talking about they made X amount of dollars, this, that, and the third. Yes, they did. But it came with a lot of other stuff. It came with brand deals. It came with ebooks. It came with subscriptions. It came with them having content creator perks, like going and doing reviews at restaurants and businesses, and having getting contracts with, I'm gonna just say, CapCut. If I was good at creating templates all the time, I would try to get a brand deal with CapCut and you see when people get on YouTube and they started talking about certain things, like they'll say, well, if you use CapCut, I can drop my code in here, this, that, and third. Yeah, those are additional ways that they're getting paid. So when they say I made X amount of dollars on Facebook, you have to be mindful that X amount of dollars probably came from 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different sources. Not just the fact that Facebook paid you for your content. There's a lot of content creators that I follow that make a lot of money. And I'm going to be one of them, just so you know. I am going to be one of them, because that is a goal that I have set for me to do, is to know that I am going to bring my knowledge from having brick and mortar businesses to the online space and use those to navigate how I use my content creation and my monetization on all of my platforms. So that's just one of the things that I wanted to drop. Those few little things. But ultimately, go to your Facebook dashboard. I don't see anybody asking any questions that I can answer. So if you have anything before I get off, let me know so I can answer it for you. But I ultimately, it's all about the professional dashboard. The posting, post. But when you're posting, post stuff. So moms, if you're posting about family day in the park and all of the things that you're doing as a mom, kids going to your a day in the life, whatever. If you're posting about outfits of the day, whatever you thinking about, find a specific niche. If you are a pastor, you gonna post about Bible scriptures every day. Post specifically Bible scripture stuff related to church. Stay in that particular topic. Don't deviate, because when people start to follow your page, that is what they're coming there for. That's what they're looking for. That's what they're going to want. They're going to engage with that content. Know that at the end of the day, this is how. Go and find those groups that's related to who you are and what you're posting about. Facebook, the community rules, does not really like a lot of cursing and all of that kind of stuff. However, people do it, but their page is based off of that particular thing. Politics, they don't like it. So if I was sitting here talking about politics right now, I would probably get docked for it. I'm not going to do that. So you have to know that at the end of the day, if your page is not based off of whatever negativity is that you are talking about. So if you are not a politician and politics is just something you want to talk about today, be mindful that you know what, Facebook might dock you for it. The community rules are very simple. Stay inside the rules and know that at the end of the day, I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to stay monetized. The community rule. Here's another key tidbit. In my book, I gave you a real easy way to create your content. ChatGPT. You can drop a thought in chat in 2.5 seconds and it done created a whole post for you. It's not hard, guys. It's not hard. I give all of the tips to you, and I just broke it all the way down, and I sat up Saturday and Sunday just writing it out. The ebook is $17. If you want it, I'll drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link in my description box on YouTube, and it's already in the comment section on my Facebook page. I hope this was helpful. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. I am still trying to get to my 1,000 followers, subscribers on my YouTube, and I would appreciate it if you help a girl out. I will come back and we will talk about branding and all of those things. How I am going to use my how I create my content. I'll probably set up some props in my office and show you how I set up my phones and how I record myself and how I take my own pictures. I already posted on my page. I think I also have a YouTube video about the equipment that I use, my tripods, my microphone, with all of that stuff and links to it. It's just a matter of you saying, today is when I start, and not stopping. Consistency is key. This has been a 3-year journey for me, and I have just decided that, you know what, it was go time. At the beginning of the year, in January, I decided that I was going to monetize one of these platforms. I thought it would have been TikTok or YouTube first, but Facebook turned out to be the first one. So, hey, and I'm going to tell you, Facebook was super easy to do. And that's why I'm here telling you it is easy. It is easy, and you don't have to make content for each different platform. Once you make a video, you just post the video in 3, 4 different places, and you put whatever you want on the video. Don't have to say the same thing. I mean, I'm talking right now, but there's a thing called B-roll. I can mute this video and put a different hook on each one of these videos for TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and post that video 3 or 4 different times and for 3 or 4 different places with that same 60-second real video that I broke up into 3 seconds. So it's not hard. It's just a matter of you putting down and saying, sitting down and saying, I want to do this. Not that I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Especially if you are very active on social media anyway. You cannot use other people's content. I just told one of my executive director in my office, now that I'm monetized, I can't even be out here taking pictures with everybody no more. That's crazy, because I can't allow, I don't want my content to be mixed up with the person whose content it is, and I don't want to be demonetized for something the other person did, and I don't want the other person to be trying to claim rights to my videos that, you know, something or whatever the case, and then you never know who's trying to jump in your picture to get clout from whatever it is to get their engagement up, unless you're allowing them to. It's just a whole lot that you have to really start to see how you can become almost semi-celebrity like once you become monetized, because you have to think along the lines of, how does this affect my monetization if I did this, and that? If I allow this person in there, So if you, and another thing is you can't just be posting people's kids. So if you get monetized, don't post nobody's kids. If they not yours, don't put them in there. If you put them in there, don't show their face. Or blur their face out, whatever. Don't post it. So the rules, you have to pay attention to the rules, and you have to be vigilant about what it is you're doing, how you're doing it, and when you're doing it. It's a lot, but guess what? It's not that much to where it's undoable. So if you know that this is what you want to do, go after it. And today starts today. I mean, I know about 10 people that's monetized on all platforms, and when I say the check is is which is why I am here. I make money already, but I ain't never say I make too much money, because at the end of the day, this is not me going on a 9 to 5 and getting a job. This is not me going and saying I'm going to sell some plates out of the back of my car or whatever the case. This is me just posting content, and if I can get a check for just posting content or putting on some clothes because I love to shop, and I can get a brand deal with Boston Proper because I shop at Boston Proper all the time, I'll do it, because I'm already wearing their clothes. And if they gonna send me a suit, this jacket was $150. If they gonna send me a free $150 jacket just to say, hey, I had on Boston Proper clothes, I will rock it, and I will post a video about it. Same thing with jewelry, same thing with makeup. I wear perfume all the time. So yeah, if I can get those kinds of brand deals for doing and getting paid for things that I'm doing already every day, I want the bag. I want the bag, because it is nothing. I carry my tripod around in my bag all day. So again, I'm gonna stop here. Go to your professional dashboard. Listen to it. It's talking to you. Pay attention to what it's saying. Understand what it's telling you to do, and go do it. It's just that simple. Now, again, I'm dropping the link in my description box. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. I am going to probably come back on Thursday, and we're going to talk about branding and what it is that you can do with this when you get monetized on these different platforms. So if there's no questions from anybody, I am going to log off, and you have an amazing day and do it on purpose. And think about what I said. Go check your professional dashboard. If you already got 5,000 followers, you already there. You just need to do the work. If you already got over 500 followers, you already there. You just need to do the work. Get to work. Let's go. All right, guys. Y'all have an amazing day.